Hej allihop! Hi everyone! Hi, this is Jessica on 14 Fruit on Fruit, and this time I will talk about something that I find extremely important, that is PMS. And I'm gonna tell you what it used to be for me before I started a raw food diet, and I'm gonna tell you how it is now. So this is very important to listen to this, every woman out there. This is a message to you. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what it used to be. Well, I used to be angry for a couple of days before my period started, and I used to be angry for no reasons. It was like I had this huge anger inside of me, and it just had to come out, and I couldn't do anything to stop it. It was just there, and it affected me, and it affected my children, and it affected my husband. And when my period finally started, and it lasted for 1.5 weeks, I was bleeding during all this period. That is a long time, and I was extremely tired, and I was my self-esteem was very low, and I had to reschedule things during this period. If I had an important presentation, if I had an important meeting or something at work, I had to reschedule it because I felt like a little child. I felt like a shy little girl. And then you're not very good at doing presentation or having important meetings. And I was extremely tired, so I couldn't do anything in the evening after I've been working. So the only thing I can do during this period was going to work, and then I just wanted to rest. I didn't want to do anything, so I had to reschedule lots of things during this time. And I also got very sad. I was feeling sad, feeling I was holding on to my husband. I felt like a little child, like a sad little child. And I'm not supposed to be like that because I'm a grown-up woman. And when I started eating a raw food diet, all this went away. I don't get angry the days before my period starts anymore. If I get angry, it's for a reason, and even that happens very seldom. But I mean, being angry for a reason is a totally different thing than being angry for no reason. And I hated to be angry with my children, and I hated to be angry with my husband, but I couldn't help myself. And this is really, really painful for all the women who is dealing with this. It is not fun, it is not joy, but you can't do anything about it. It's just there, all this anger. And all that is gone now. I'm not angry anymore the days before my period. And the next thing is that instead of bleeding for 1.5 weeks, I only bleed for 4 days. I think that is so amazing. 4 days, and I don't get that tired. I don't become the shy little girl that I'm not anymore. I'm a grown-up woman, and if there is an important meeting at work, I can attend that. I can do a presentation if I have to. And what I do now is that I take it a little bit easier on the 3 first days on my flow. I have learned that from the yoga. So I do simpler yoga exercises, and I am very in tune with myself. But you can't compare this to the way I was used to feel. I don't have to reschedule everything. I can be the woman I am. So, and all this happened to me when I started the 80-10-10 raw food diet. So I think that this is the normal state of women. We're not supposed to be angry for no reasons. We are not supposed to be sad for no reason. We're not supposed to be a pain in the ass for our surroundings, for our children, for our husbands or boyfriends or friends or whatever it is. And of course we can be angry if there is a reason to be angry, but not for no reason. because that is really painful to be. So this is what I wanted to share today. I hope you enjoyed. And I mean, if I had known this when I started a raw food diet, it would be another thing that would be like something to look forward to. I started for other reasons, you know. I started because I had my immune system was a catastrophe. My stomach was a catastrophe, and I was severely underweight, and there were other reasons that made me start a raw food diet. But this, I don't know. I mean, I love the changes that has happened to me since I started this lifestyle. But this is, I don't know if this one, maybe this is one of the most important, because this affects, as these things that affected me for so many years. And I think that the older I get, the harder my PMS became. So I'm so happy that all this is gone. So I want to share this with you, all you women out there. And if you want to make a change, you can make a change. Just change what you put into your mouth. That is so important, and it's so worth it. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I see you next time. Bye bye.